We are. Lovely. Right. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Have you had enough to eat? Yes? Anyone need another glass of wine? Oh, you were very quiet there. You've obviously had enough then, yeah? Great. Hope you had some good conversation at your tables. The conversation at my table over there, we were talking about what we were going to have for our Christmas lunch. And McDonald's was top of the list. I'm not lying there. Anyway, here we are then to the main point of the evening. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your meal. I thought the catering was fantastic, didn't you? I think we should give them a round of applause. And here we come to the main part of the evening, the Community at Heart Awards, and it's great, isn't it, really, to be able to celebrate and congratulate so many people for all their hard work, especially over the last year. I know everyone always says it's been difficult, but, you know, to be honest, it has, and I'll just be glad when it's all over, won't you, and we can get back to some kind of normality. The past 18 months have been a struggle for many of us. And that's why a lot have inspired our local communities, and they've come together and supported so many people. So I'd like to welcome back leader of Broadland District Council, Councillor Sean Vincent, to open the Community at Heart Awards.
Good evening, everyone. Just doing the hand jive thing with the sanitizer. It's a new way of changing the world, isn't it, this hand sanitizer thing? Anyway, so hello and a warm welcome to everybody, especially you watching at home via our live stream. So thank you for joining us as we celebrate a wonderful year of community achievements in our district. I would just like to start by sharing a quote. This one's by George Bernard Shaw. So, people who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who do it. And we've got a lot of people in here tonight that do stuff. So, to all of the nominees, both present and those at home, I congratulate you. Whether you win an award this evening or not, you should all be incredibly proud of the amazing things you've achieved. The names of all the nominees are behind me up on the big screen, and I think you all deserve a huge round of applause. We will now begin the Community at Heart Awards section of our evening. And as we do, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors for their support in helping to make this fantastic event. A special thanks must go to Price Bailey, our main sponsors of the Community Hearts Award for the 5th year. Thank you so much. John, Matt, and everyone at Price Bailey, we can't thank you enough for your continued support. So, on to our first award of the evening. Now, this is a unique award, and for a generous and kind man who amplifies what these awards are all about. I'm really proud tonight to be able to tell you about this very special person and to present this award to him. Michael served the residents of Broadland District Council as a member for Brundle Ward since 1989 until earlier this year. His 23 years as a councillor saw him undertake a number of important council roles, including, believe it or not, 7 years as chairman of planning, chairman of the appeals panel, and 4 years as chairman of the council. Even if there was an inspirational story to be told, this is one about Mike. He started life from humble beginnings, growing up in care before joining the army and serving around the world. After setting up a successful business as an electrician, he began working tirelessly to support young people. Now, you'll all remember the Chernobyl disaster. Well, perhaps not some in the room, but most will remember the Chernobyl disaster. Mike was instrumental in ensuring that 350 Belarusian children affected by the disaster were able to stay with hosted families in Norfolk. Mike was awarded the MBE in recognition of his actions. Mike's actions in the community doesn't stop there. More recently, he came to the aid of an oversubscribed nursery in Brundle, helping them to find and facilitate their move to a new and larger premises in the area. Some of you might know it. It's called Snowy's, after Michael, of course. And this is an honour that he carries on in many different ways, but the nursery still, as a charity, is providing a great start for those children who are attending it. For those of you who do not know Michael, let me tell you about him. As a counsellor, he constantly pushed the boundaries. And I know, because he constantly pushed a lot of my boundaries. When rules and procedures seemed over-bureaucratic or unnecessarily, he wouldn't stand for it. Mike is truly a man who has those in need in his community at heart. And I'm delighted to present his award to a true pillar of the Broadland community. It gives me great pleasure to be able to welcome to the stage Michael Snowling, MBE. And I'd just like to remind Mike that we are live. You know what that means. It's your award.
Thank you very much.
Look at Simon. Just stand there with the camera.
I am very honoured and speechless. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
You just go this way, Mike. Simon wants to just do another picture of it.
Oh, Mike, so well loved, yeah? Lovely, lovely. Congratulations to Mike. Once again, very worthy recognition, I'm sure you'll agree, as you all are that are here tonight. I'm glad I wasn't one of the judges, I can tell you that much. Now, we're going to move on to our Inspiration of the Year award. So can we welcome onto the stage, it's the Chairman of the Council, Roger Folger, and our category sponsors, Yvonne Ogden and Claire Renniston from Clarion Housing.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this next award, which I think is entirely justified by the considerable efforts made by everybody during the COVID situation. It's been a very distressing time, and clearly it's lasted a long while. And basically, we must recognise all, excuse me, all the people who have contributed to all the voluntary efforts which have been made across the board. And there are too many to mention, but clearly there are some very notable people in this company tonight, and I think it's entirely right that they should be rewarded accordingly. This is the Inspiration of the Year Award. Someone who has stressed and strived to do their very best at work and in a number of activities, be they studies or in sport or for the community. The nominees, which there are two, are Barbara Muntenham and also Claire Lincoln. And I'll pass over to my colleagues here to proceed further.
Thank you. And the winner is Claire Lincoln.
Barbara Muntenham, and I work for several charities.
Well done, Claire.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
Well deserved.
Thank you. I don't know.
Well done then. Well done to Claire, and the other nominee was Barbara Muntenham as well. Well done to those. Let's get through then and on to the next one. And what are we moving on to next? It's Inspiration of the Year. Congratulations, as I said, to Claire Lincoln there. Thanks for all your work with the Sprowston Youth Engagement Project. Let's welcome on now to the stage the Deputy Leader of the Council and Portfolio Holder for Finance. That's Councillor Trudy Mancini-Boyle and George Hemstock from HSBC, who are the category sponsors of the Young Hero of the Year Award, which is our next category.
Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to introduce the Young Hero of the Year Award, a young person who has made remarkable and inspiring achievements in support of their community. This is a very special nomination, and we want to award one very special little girl. And I'd like you to now watch a video.
He's been through an enormous ordeal, but little Amber is a trooper.
She was diagnosed with a brain tumour in June 2019, and very quickly Finbar's Force became a very useful emotional and financial support to us as a family. We would like to pay a little bit back.
Amber came to me at school and asked if she could organise a pyjama day to raise money for Finbar's Force. She has carried on as normal as possible in the circumstances, so she really is inspirational to the other children as well.
She has raised £400 approximately in total.
And the winner is, I'm still going to do a dramatic pause, it's Amber Sheehy.
Give them away. Wait.
Brilliant. Tracy, I love your boots. Where did you get them from? Love those. I like those. And Amber, what a girl, eh? Lovely dress as well. Love that. What an amazing little girl, and showing such strength. She's not fazed by it at all, is she? No, here I am. I don't mind. Lovely. Well done. We all appreciate what you've done, and thanks to Amber's family as well for coming along tonight. We're all very proud of you. What have we got next? Well, it's time now to mention and welcome on stage John Warren. Now, John is from Price Bailey, our main sponsor for tonight's event. We couldn't do it without them. And I know that John's got a few words for everyone. So, John, come on down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and after the last award, children as well. That was absolutely fantastic. So well done, Amber. Well, Price Bailey, we're a firm of chartered accountants. Right, that's finished with. And we are delighted to have been involved for these awards for the last 5 years. I think Sean said it's 7 years we've been involved for 5 of those years. And it's so important, the community. The community is always important, and helping people, but especially over the last however long, 18 months, getting on for 2 years when things first became announced. Last year was difficult, and obviously these awards last year were done virtually, and we were involved in that. And I must say, looking back, what a good show everyone at the council did to put that on. It was quite a moving experience to watch it, so well done, and thank you for that last year. This year, things are moving on. But in many ways, I think it's tougher, because last year everyone was at home, having to be isolated, working. Now people are starting to come out, and mental health is a real issue. Some people are looking to come back into the community and to go back into the workplace and offices, and some aren't. And I think we've got a danger of a divide. So I think it's all more important to have people meeting people, if their health permits it, talking and engaging with each other. Just of a small thing from our point of view, in previous years we've had guests, we've had invited people. This year for our table I'm delighted to be joined by our new trainees, partly because when they were recruited we hadn't met them, and we thought it was a good time to bring them out, meet people, and actually see what's actually going on, to see we're not just a firm of accountants. Sorry, twice now I've mentioned that word, but I promise I won't do that. So this is a very important night, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the awards. But the council do a great job, and I think it's easy to criticise those in authority. But bringing people together like tonight and other award ceremonies that go on is so important, and especially important over the next few months and years. So I think that's really all I've got to say, Chrissy. We've got the important bits to come with the rest of the awards. But thank you, everybody, and what a lovely evening, and a thank you to all of the council and your team for arranging this. So I'd like to applaud everybody.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere, though, John. Don't go.
Well.
Stay where you are, because we need you to remain on stage if we can, because we've got our next award, which is for Volunteer of the Year. Matt, you're going to come on stage as well. Yeah. Did you draw the long straw or the short straw?
I'm always the assistant.
All right. Okay. Off you go. Tell us more.
This award is volunteer. Sorry. This award for the Volunteer of the Year. An individual has volunteered their time to make an outstanding contribution to their community. The nominees are David Weaver and Diane Scott, and I think we'll see a little video before the announcement.
I'm David Weaver and I'm a volunteer here at Broadland Country Park. What we've been doing mainly is trying to re-establish Heathland as a country park, because I think of it's a very valuable site, and it's gradually over the years kind of come back as a very nice bit of heathland, quite naturally, without any planting, just allowing the vegetation to develop. Feels like a very privileged position that I'm in to work in such a lovely environment here. What started off as a very, very small project for me has now grown into something really exciting.
Hello, I'm Diane Scott. I'm actually a unit leader, primarily for guides. That involves helping and supporting other units, especially those who may need some more experience, to encourage new leaders so that we keep guiding going in the district. I've got so much experience, and all I want to do is share that with as many people as I can. And you don't do this sort of work for praise as such, because you get so many rewards from working with the girls.
Got the benefit of a dramatic walk as well as the dramatic pause. And the winner is David Weaver.
Thank you very much indeed for this award. It's fantastic and a great honour. But I'd like it also to be remembered that many people have also helped out on that country park over the years. Lots of people doing lots of different things, all the hard work and everything. And I think it's really starting to really develop into something fantastic. And I think Broadland District Council should be really proud of it. I think it's a great place, and it will be fantastic in the future as well.
Right, another award. Thank you, David, and well done. There is something about being outside, isn't there? It can help all our mental health, and mental health in the news quite a lot, and I'm sure David will be able to talk to you more about that. But thank you for your volunteer work at Broadland Country Park. Well, our next award up is the Helping Hand Award, and this is sponsored by Castle Meadow Care. And unfortunately, their representative, Gary Gardner, is unable to attend at short notice. But we do thank Castle Meadow Care for their support. But to present this award, may I introduce to you Portfolio Holder for Housing and Wellbeing. That's Councillor Fran Wymark.
Good evening, everyone. It's been a fantastic evening so far. It's been so good to see everyone enjoying themselves and getting their just desserts. Tonight, I'm doing the Helping Hands Award. It's for a friend, neighbour or carer who always goes the extra mile to help or support others. So tonight, the nominees are Angela Bishop and Annika Musgrave.
Hi, my name's Angela Bishop. I live in Acle and I've lived here 20 years. During COVID, we felt there was a lot of people who were really struggling. So I set up a food bank with the local church and we delivered food parcels to people in need. I think I was nominated because of all the work I do in Acle, the volunteering I do. But I do love my village and that's why I like to do things here. I just love it and I love being here.
My name is Elvin Thurston.
I'm Annika Musgrave.
We first met when Annika was working for a local charity called Thorpe Helping Hands, and they were doing shopping for elderly people during the COVID crisis. She's given me so much support. I know that Annika is there, and if I really need her, I can contact her. Although she's very good at contacting me.
Fantastic. Unfortunately, it can only be one winner. So tonight, the winner is Annika Musgrave. Thank you.
Where are we? Are we coming? No? Oh, yeah. There we are.
Thank you very much. I'm not sure that I really deserve this because I don't feel like I've done anything that was very big. I just feel like I've done lots of little things. And lots of people do little things, but having asked other people about it, little things sometimes mean a real lot.
Excellent. Well done. Excellent. There we go.
Oh. Congratulations to our Helping Hands winner, Annika Musgrave. Doesn't it always get you? I don't know if you're like me, but how many people say at these awards, well, why have you chosen me? I haven't done anything special. But you have. And I'm so glad that we can have award ceremonies like this just to say, Well, just thank you, really, with knobs on, that type of thing. Well, that's the way I'd say it anyway. So I'm sure you'll agree with me that a well-deserved winner there. Now, our next award really focuses on conserving our communities and our landscapes as well. The chair of the Environmental Excellence Development Panel, Councillor Ken Kelly, is here to tell you, me, all about the Green at Heart Awards. Can you welcome him on stage?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Originally, Councillor John Fisher was due to give this award. Unfortunately, he's taken ill. And I do hope he has a swift and speedy recovery, and I'm sure everybody says so. The Green at Heart Award especially means a lot to me as chairman of the Environmental Excellence Committee. The award is for an individual school, business or community group who have made an effort to make a positive impact on the environment. The nominees are Emma Sturman and Taverham and Drayton litter pickers.
Hi, I'm Emma. I run a group called Norfolk Beach Cleans. I set it up because I saw the pollution that was affecting marine life and the environment, and I wanted to do something active to make a difference. Last week I had my first organised group litter pick on the river, and we collected 30 kilograms. I actually find litter picking quite therapeutic. It's quite a relaxing environment to be in, and knowing that I'm making a difference by removing litter from the environment, it makes me feel good.
Hi everyone, my name's Stacey Bradley and I'm organiser of the Taverham and Drayton Litter Pickers.
Hi, I'm Summer Brown and I'm the PR officer. We had 242 volunteers since we started.
We've collected over 2 tonnes of rubbish and 550 full bin bags. Why do you come to the litter picks?
Because what I do is help save the environment. I help keep it clean and safe for other people and animals.
Two fantastic nominees. Unfortunately, there has to be only one winner. And the winner is the Taverham and Drayton litter pickers.
Well done. What you doing? You're okay. Thank you. Would you like me to say something?
Yes, please.
Hey, I'd just like to say on behalf of Taverham and Drayton Litter Pickers and our 242 volunteers, thank you so much for the award. We live in an incredible community where everybody that lives there and all of the businesses that operate there come together to make a huge difference. So as a team, we make this difference together. So it's an incredibly rewarding thing to do. So thank you. Do you want to come?
Oh, another good one. Was that 242 volunteers, did you say you had there? That's a lot, isn't it? Isn't it great? Fantastic. That's Taverham and Drayton Little Pickers, a real, oh, well, I'm sure you'd agree, a great testament to the groups who actively go about improving our environment for future generations. Well, our next award is to recognise a business that's helped so many people over the past year. Please give a warm welcome to the portfolio holder of economic development. It's Councillor Joe Copleston, who will be presenting the Business Community Support of the Year Award.
Thank you. We've got some really amazing businesses in Broadland, and this award is going to the Business Community Support of the Year. It's a local business that has led or supported their community initiatives and values. The two nominees are Blowfield Farm Shop and Hall Health and Fitness.
I'm Marcus Piercy from Blowfield Farm Shop. During the early stages of the pandemic, it became obvious to us that our customers were not being able to access provision, but more importantly, they were not able to get the meal delivery services that they'd been using. So quite rapidly, we came up with the idea of doing a free home meal hot food delivery service. And between ourselves and some amazing customers who volunteered to drive, we were able to get out into the community and deliver at peak maybe 100, 120 meals a day. It's just a privilege to be at the heart of our community.
My name's Vicky. I am a qualified fitness instructor. So I set up this company because I'm really passionate about health and fitness, and I saw there was definitely gaps in like the more rural communities. There's nothing really middle ground for people who don't want to access the gym. The environment is really unassuming, and people are surrounded by like-minded people. We are making such a difference to people in terms of impacting their physical and their mental well-being, which is something that I feel really strongly about.
And the winner is Blowfield Farm Shop.
Thank you for the award. It's fantastic for us, but a massive shout out to all the volunteer drivers who, I know some are watching, and obviously they were the ones who put a lot of hard work in as well. So it's a fantastic all-round community involvement. So thank you so much and appreciate the award. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, and well done to Marcus for his community contributions to Blowfield Farm Shop. And I know Marcus has always been there to help people in need. I was just going to say a few words, just to say thank you to Marcus, because there's always things, little things that people do. And a couple of months back, I lost my mum very, very suddenly, and with all the COVID restrictions going on, there's so many things to do, and we needed to get a little celebration of my mum's life together, and I didn't know what was allowed and what wasn't. And I went to Marcus, and he says, "Oh, well, this is allowed and this isn't allowed, but I'll do what I can." So we were able to have a very, very small family celebration. But the thing about Marcus was he was just what he said to me at the time, and I was all over the place emotionally, as you are when you've lost someone close to you. So I just wanted to say thank you, Marcus, for helping our family out, and I know you try and help out as many people as you can, so thank you. And I'm going to stop there because I might have a little bit of a cry. Now we're down to our final two awards for tonight. And to present the first, I'd like to introduce Portfolio holder for planning and member champion for community safety. That's a long title. Councillor Sue Lorne, along with representatives from the category sponsor East of England Co-op here as well, Johnny Gilbert and Ryan Cornwall for the Community Group of the Year Award.
Good evening. I'm really pleased to be able to announce the Community Group of the Year. A community is this pandemic has shown us that the community is so important, and I'm really pleased to that we've got a fantastic couple of nominees for this award. A community group that has made a significant contribution to the residents of their local area. The nominations are Thorpe Marriott, Taverham and Drayton COVID-19 Help Group, and Yare Valley Churches.
My name's Sarah Jane Douglas. I run the local Drayton, Taverham, Thorpe Marriott COVID-19 Help Group. We've been doing it since March 2020. Initially, we were doing shopping for others, prescriptions, just generally helping everyone out. And then at Christmas, we done hampers for the people in need, which then brought us on to do the food bank this year. We help about 19 to 20 families every fortnight, so they have something that they could eat.
I'm Peter Leach. I'm the rector at the Yare Valley Churches. Over the last year, everybody's been affected by COVID-19, and the church wasn't immune from that. We found that very early on that we needed to provide support for our local community, and so we gathered together local organisations, the parish council, the memorial hall and others, as we sought to support people through COVID-19. As we've moved beyond COVID, we've needed to respond to where people are at, and so our worship times have changed, and we designed the Bus Pass Holiday Club.
Okay, so the winner is Thorpe Marriott, Taverham and Drayton COVID-19 Help Group.
More smiley faces, that's what we like, don't we? Lovely. Congratulations to the winners. Volunteering effort from the group during the pandemic, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Now, all of these awards just show what community superstars you really all are. Now, the next award is yet another example of the heroes that positively impact on all of our local communities. And I'm pleased to introduce our next presenter. Well, actually, it's more than one, I think, isn't there? Yeah, there's a couple of you there. We have got Portfolio Holder for Transformation and Organisational Development, Councillor John Emsall, and our host for the evening, Tom Rawls, from the Space, category sponsor of the Community Hero of the Year Award.
Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good time. A special shout out to Table 3 who have made my night quite special. We do have a lot of community heroes in Broadland. The community is amazingly good. But the Community Hero of the Year award, a person who has made a positive impact on an individual or community, someone who has deserved special recognition for their effort and commitment. The nominations are June Cully and Lorraine Kirsten.
I'm June Cully. We have now lived in Felthorpe for about 20 years, and the year I retired, I started to get involved with the village. First of all, starting the table tennis club with my friend Pam. So about 15 years ago, I took the soup lunches over. I also run quizzes, just get involved with everything generally. I mean, they're a lovely band of people in this village, which we enjoy each other's company, and we help to make things, hopefully, the quality of life for a lot of people better in the village.
I am Lorraine Kirsten and I am the founder of Dawn's New Horizon. We provide help for people who have fled domestic abuse. We have at hand lots of information that we can pass on, and sometimes they want just items, whether it be milk for babies, nappies and things like that. So again, we give them to people who have fled domestic abuse for free. We love our shop and we're very proud of our shop. We welcome anybody. We don't just help women, we help men and women as well, and we also help their families.
We hope you've really enjoyed our venue here tonight, and our team have let me know that they're just really thrilled about being able to serve you here tonight. So the winner is Lorraine Kirsten.
Just want to say thank you very much for everyone who voted for us, and I couldn't have done this without all of my volunteers, and sadly 2 of them aren't here to see me win this award because they passed away this year, but I'd like to say thank you very much. Sorry, I'm crying. Sorry.
You have the stage.
Right, I think we've all got something in our eye after that, haven't we? I know Dawn's New Horizon because it's just around the corner from me, because I live in Sprowston. Whenever I drive past, there are 2 things that I see. Number one is lots of bags of things that people have left outside, and the other is a lot of sandbags. Isn't that right, Lorraine? Lots of sandbags, because it floods around there, so she needs to have the sandbag. She's out there putting sandbags and also sorting out the donations as well. That's what a star she is. Thank you once again, Lorraine, for your contribution, and to Dawn's New Horizons. And thanks again to all our presenters and sponsors for the awards. A huge congratulations to each of our nominees, all the shortlisted finalists and the winners. I think we should give them all a round of applause, don't you? And can we do a cheer as well? So I think we've done so well. What an evening, hey? I'd like now to pass back to Councillor Sean Vincent for his final words. Sean, come on down. Someone has to keep saying that line, don't they? Sorry about that. Carry on.
Thank you, Chrissy. And on behalf of everyone tonight, thank you for looking after us. Wow, what an evening! I'll do that again. Wow, what an evening! Tom beat me to thank the space. Again, thank you so much for hosting us. You do us proud every single year. So thank you again for looking after us tonight. It's really appreciated. So thank you, Tom, and your team. Tonight, we've heard some truly incredible stories. And I'd just like to reflect on a few of those as I close tonight. Amber, just touched our hearts in so many different ways. So thank you for that, Amber. Annika, words of the evening. Lots of little things just add up. That's great, isn't it? And what about Summer, our PR advisor of the future? Well, tonight is all about every one of you and our chance to celebrate in a little way the fantastic achievements and kindness of our communities. But we're not actually done yet. Just when they thought it was over, it isn't actually. We still have one more very special award. Our judging panel have had a really tough time this year. We say that every year, but after the year that we've had, this year has been particularly difficult. So they've had some really difficult decisions, and when it came to picking each of the winners in the categories, they have struggled. And there was one nominee who they really felt they wanted to recognise separately from the main group. So, tonight, we have a special recognition award. This person impressed the judges by their dedication and determination to help maintain and preserve our district's unique landscape. Whether paddleboarding around Norfolk Broads or our local rivers, you will regularly see her collecting litter from the river, which she takes home to sort and recycle, and sometimes she uses it to create pieces of artwork, which she sells for charity. As well as being a volunteer marine mammal medic, God, that's not easy to say, is it? Volunteer marine mammal medic. Never use those words together again. She founded Norfolk Beach Cleaners to encourage the public to get involved in beach cleaning and litter picking in general. She has been on the Radio Norfolk and Greatest Hits Radio to promote awareness. I'd just like to say, for going that extra mile to protect our oceans and rivers, she deserves to be recognised for the difference she makes in protecting our environment. So I'm delighted to announce the winner of the Special Recognition Award is, as if we didn't know, Emma Sturman. Please come up to receive your award.
I'd like to thank all the volunteers that have helped on the Norfolk Beach Cleans. This is Community Award, you're the community. I just put the event together. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
So well done, Emma. Well, that actually does now bring us to the end of this year's awards. And I'd just like to give a massive congratulations to all of our winners and nominees. Thank you once again to our sponsors, to our judging panel, who have had a difficult task in picking all tonight's winners, and to all of you watching at home. And another big thank you to you, Chrissy, for being such a wonderful host. Tonight, we have met some amazing people who have done some extraordinary things. These award nights always fill me with such pride, as we recognise the community spirit and kindness that is abundant throughout our district. That is why Broadland clearly has community at heart. Finally, may I leave you with this thought. There are those who do not know something has happened at all. There are those who wondered what had happened. There are those who watched things happen. There are those who think they made things happen. Then there are those who actually make things happen. And I think we've seen plenty of those tonight. So this brings us to the end of this evening. And I'd just like to close by getting a photo of all of the winners. So if you could make your way back up to the stage, that would be appreciated. Thank you again. Thank you for a lovely evening.